Next I call upon Hindu Iraipani Mandram. Hindu Iraipani Mandram had been floaters in various temples across the state of Tamil Nadu and have conducted many movements for the welfare of people. And they have also ensured that in all the irregular and fishermen villages, they are doing a lot of temple services. Apart from it, Mr. Ashok Krishnamurthy also run Brahmana Samrakshana Trust and provide financial support for education, marriage for poor, emergency medical. Swami and his wife had bequeathed all their properties to the trust. After the passing away of Mr. and Mrs. Ramaswamy, the trust is currently run by their close relatives, and notables amongst them are Dr. R.K. Raghavan, former CBA Director and former High Commissioner for India to Cyprus. I'd like to say a few words about Ramaswamy Charitable Trust. See, the trust donates for the following causes. 1. Educational aid for school and undergraduate college students from humble background. Their criteria is that the parents' annual income should not exceed 3 lakhs. Maximum education support.
The divine comes through Guru. The moment this initiative was conceptualized, we went to Raghunaykananda Mission, Swami. Raghunaykananda Mission Swamiji at T-Nagar Ashram, with which we have been working for the last 30 years. He said he immediately blessed and said, Swami Guru Raghunananda here to bless the situation. So it all started with the Guru's blessing. Because Hindu philosophy, God blesses us only through Gurus. Guru Sannidhanam, Guru Parampara. So this entire initiative has been blessed by Guru Parampara. From Shankaracharya, if you look at it, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is one of the followers of Advaita philosophy. Combined with Vaishnava philosophy, all kinds of things. Entire Guru Paramparas is what is represented by Raghunaykananda Mission. He started it here. Then when we went to Tanjavur, Swami Vimurthananda, Tanjavur Math supported. Then when we went to Perambalur, we had a Swamiji from Vilupuram. When we came here, then both Swamijis, in fact we asked one Swamiji, he said, I'll bring another Swami. I said, the Vedikas brother, Laddu Thina Asiyan, Swami, one Laddu kadikithu kashtam, rendu Laddu thinning avashyam. Now when we are going to do for 1st March, we are going to do a program in Madurai. We have been supported by Chimya Mission. The point I am saying is, all these Swamijis, Acharyas are coming and blessing, although it's no big deal. Although they are all waiting only to do it. But you and I know how much they have been pressed for time. Only when you go there, you know the kind of work what they are doing. So, on behalf of Infinite SEVA, I offer our pranams to Raghunaykananda Mission, and both of them have come here. Pranams to Swami, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Raghunaykananda. I would now like to invite Shri Shyam Sundar to announce the recognition.
With lot of joy and enthusiasm from the locals, and they have started taking initiative to do further work in the thing like community developmental work in each temple. So this is very heartening to see the locals are involving themselves in coming together and making themselves into a community hub and going forward. So, though we are only a catalyst in this, and the other work which is being happening in and around temples are very heartening and very good work is going on. So this is what we wanted and it is happening. And as I said, purely my experience is totally divine experience, and I am very clear this is not a human effort, it's a divine action which we are all just doing their what is divine grace. Initially, all the things happened instantly. I mean, if I share that, people may not, they appreciate. They may not understand that. Okay, this can happen also, but it happened. When I was talking about the concept, Rukmini Madam, who is sitting here, I would like to thank her because she gave me the strength to keep the first step. And she said, we will do, and I will be with you. And that strength, that unimaginable strength she gave to keep, first step is most difficult, and later on we can take many steps. But for the first step, she gave me a lot of strength. And secondly, see, whomever I am telling, they're all not very long friends and all. I just knew them, and once we started talking, they all instantly gave me the support. Secondly, Gopinath sir, he came and I didn't even know him. But when I talked about our mission, he immediately said, I am in this portal development and software development, I will do it for you. So that was the second pillar on which this whole initiative is standing. And chapters. All this work is possible only when we all go to the field and start doing lots of work. To identify one temple, an average statistics is we need to see 10 temples. In the 10 temples, you just keep your imagination and see. Morning 6 o'clock, the team starts because the temples closes by 12 o'clock. They go village on village and see which temples are closed, and then again talk to the locals and enroll them and include them in this project, and we have to open a bank account for the volunteers from that locals. It's all a Herculean job. To open a bank account today, though I'm a banker, it's more than 20-25 days it is happening. And so much of processes they are taking. But still, all the people, for these 51 temples, then just imagine 500, 600 temples would have been seen by all our volunteers. To select 51 temples today, have started the revival of Nitya Pujas. So, they are all another pillar for this whole initiative. And again, then I said, this has to reach to more people. That means we thought we'll start a YouTube and the public YouTube channel. And readily, Meenakshi sir and his team, Bob Kumar, everybody started saying, we will do it, we can do it, and they started doing it. See, in this I'm only just talking to them and they are not doing it. So I owe my hand to everybody who has made this possible. So we are having more than 100 volunteers, and of course our patrons and our advisors who are also today here. They are big support to us, and they are great backbone to us actually, who are all doing this work. So I am only standing in the front, and all other people are doing so much of work. So I thank each and everybody for their support for this initiative. And sponsors, no words to express. No words to express my gratitude. Because the sponsors, I don't know most of the sponsors, to be very frank. Every day start at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock and start sending the messages. It may be boring also to them, or they will get irritated also. But because of this, many sponsors whom I don't know, from Bombay, from Delhi, and from various places, they said, can he take one temple? It's a request they are making. Today, to take some money from somebody, we have to go request them so many times. But this is a reverse. They are requesting me, can I take one temple? Will you also give us one temple? This is amazing experience, and believe me, I have not followed up with anybody. And every month, first thing is they send to the temple, next only they start other things. So once we take up the temple, it is automatic route actually. It's a green channel which keeps going. So that way, the sponsors, I thank each and every sponsor from all over India who was taken with this cause as a personal mission and who are supporting this. And in fact, to be very frank, many sponsors have taken up 2 temples, 3 temples. I'm amazed at it. I said, is it okay? They said, no problem, you will take it. So this gives me confidence that we can reach next. Our milestone is 108 temples, and this definitely we will reach it very fast because of the interest and sponsor support for all these initiatives. And we are also, this is regarding the Temple Connect. Secondly, we are also doing the Charitable Connect, where all the charitable organizations are brought under one umbrella, and we identify the good projects for them and connect it with the sponsors and CSR people, CSR money. And till now, nearly 300 lakhs have been channelized to them. It's all direct. So nobody is connected by us. It goes directly to them. Temple Connect, money goes direct to the temple committee. The Charitable Connect, the people, whoever sponsors will give directly to the CSR money to the direct charitable organizations. And by now we have done for a lot of ambulances, medical vans and so many other good work which those projects came to us and we could identify good CSR and donors for that. And thirdly, the Enterprise Connect. The Enterprise Connect is slowly taking shape, and Mr. Shivakumar sir and Sundar sir are all making a lot of efforts in making this happen in the reality, because a lot of things have to be done to strengthen them in various ways. Like there are a lot of government subsidies and grants which has to go down till the village level, and because the tier 2, tier 3 cities, the entrepreneurs are so good, they need a little more support for them to become more strengthened and become more profitable. And our advisors are putting up the process to take it to them and make them see. Only when they are successful, all other initiatives will be successful. So we are also making them strengthened, bringing them all together. All enterprises will be again, because this is a digital initiative, we are putting all the enterprises again in our portal and categorizing them in which areas they are there, and getting them the experts and strengthening them for their enterprise activities. So with this, I should thank each and everybody. If I have to read, it will become a very big thing. So I thank each and everybody who is supporting this cause, and I humbly give my pranams to everybody who is taking this forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Navneet. The Infinite SEVA journey has been inspiring.
Good evening and a warm welcome to all the distinguished dignitaries to the dais, Chairperson Raghunaykananda Madam, Board of Patrons, Board of Advisors, the awardees of the day, and all the guests in this auditorium. I first thank Mrs. Nani Padmanabhan for giving me this opportunity to announce the profile of 9 individuals and organizations who are going to be felicitated by Infinite SEVA in this August gathering by way of issuance of certificate of appreciation and a memento. See, as you are aware, Infinite SEVA has got 3 verticals: Temple Connect, Charitable Institution Connect, and Enterprise Connect. And we are going to honor 3 organizations in all these 3 categories. See, and my one small request, since we have hard pressed for time in today's function, I'm placing a very kind request to all the organizations to just please walk up to the stage immediately after the announcement of the name of the organization and not wait till I can finish reading your full profile. And one more thing, 1 or 2 representatives from my organization can walk up to the stage, and remaining members who have come from your respective organizations, you can please stand up wherever you are being seated so that everybody can know who's been represented. And before I invite the organizations under Temple Connect category, I kindly request Mr. Sashi Kumar, Mr. Vaidishwaran, and Manimaran sir to please come onto the stage and do the honors to our awardees along with our chief guest and guest of honor. I'd like to take few additional time for the awardees under the Temple Connect category alone, and please bear with me for the few additional time. Firstly, I'd like to invite Sri Kanchi Kamakodi Annabhishekam Committee Trust to receive the honors under the Temple category. I'd just like to have a few small brief profile about the Kanchi Kamakodi Annabhishekam Trust. See, actually the great Gangaikonda Cholapuram, with monumental scriptures of unique nature and Rajagopuram 185 feet height, was constructed and consecrated with water brought from Ganges to Lord Barahadishwara by Chola king Rajendra Chola in the year 1036 AD. In the year 1984, the then temple priest met Jagat Guru Sri Chandrasekhara Swamigal, affectionately called as Mahapariva, by millions of his devotees, and briefed him about the then sad, dilapidated state of the great Gangaikonda Cholapuram temple, wherein the temple was not maintained and huge bushes were grown around, and very few devotees came to the temple, and the temple priest did not have sufficient money to even meet out the basic needs. When the temple doors were opened in the year 1984, close to 100 bags used to come out the moment when the temple doors were opened. And Jagat Guru Sri Chandrasekhara Swamigal immediately instructed Mr. Ravi Shankar and Mr. Janardhanan, who were there in their 40s, mid-40s, today they are now in their 80s, and they have been still doing active service for the last 40 years. Along with two members from the Kanchi Mutt, they had gone to the temple and briefed about the sad state of the temples. Kanchi Mahapariva immediately ordered a wagon full of holy Ganges water and consecrated Lord Barahadishwara with Ganges water and revived the temple again. See, actually the main intention of doing this was to ensure that good crops and rains were given, where the entire area, it was full of backward region, and Kanchi Mahapariva has instructed his devotees to perform Annabhishekam and Aipasi Paurnami day every year with rice cooking to Lord Barahadishwara, so that the temple and all biological entities reap the fruits. And from 1985 till date, for the last 40 years, despite in advancement of technology and communication with modern gadgets, Annabhishekam Committee have been doing the same service to Lord Barahadishwara as per the Agama Sastra. And the temple is today very neatly maintained and it is now under ASI control. And on Annabhisheka day, which falls on Aipasi Mount Purnami, around 3,200 kgs of rice are being cooked, and the deity is being full, and all the rice are being distributed to the devotees. And the committee had actually conducted a Kumbhabhishekam of Gangaikonda Cholapuram temple after a gap of 85 years. And in fact, SEVA is pleased to honor Sri Kanchi Kamakodi Annabhishekam Committee Trust under temple category for the devoted services rendered to Lord Barahadishwara for the last 40 years. And we welcome Mr. Ravi Shankar and Mr. Janardhanan to receive a certificate of appreciation and a memento from the dais. Thank you. Now I call upon Annamalaya Arapanikulu. It's voluntary service of temple cleaning. Thirukoyil Toolmai Seyum Udavarapanikulu. Mr. V. Ramachandran. Yeah. Mr. V. Ramachandran is the founder.